Hi, I'm Laura.
And hi, I'm Emery, and today we're going to talk to you about Europe's news flash.
Doesn't get any hotter than this. And today we're going to inform you about the hot struggle in Europe.
As you may know, Europe was not prepared for this heat wave. Better technology for meteorologists to find out the weather and let people know what was happening could have prepared people for this heat wave.
Right now, it's really hard for the Europeans because they don't have conditioning. And air conditioning is what could have really helped them, but they never needed it before because it really never got that hot.
Let's go see how everyone's doing.
Here in Europe, it's like 102 degrees outside, and we see these people dying of thirst. Look how sad this is.
I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty.
And I'm Emery.
And I'm Laura.
And this is Europe's news flash.
It still won't get any hotter than this.
So, as you may know, there are a lot of forest fires going around Europe. That is some of the causes that the European heat wave is having right now in Europe.
This was all caused by El Nino, but we'll talk about it later whenever we go back to Europe.
Here, we see one of Europe's forests being burnt down because of the heat wave. Here is a victim.
This is Gerda Finkel. Gerda, will you please tell us what happened exactly?
The heat wave, it just made me on fire. I was just taking my daily walk in the forest, and the trails that are over there, and it just started firing, and I was running for my life. So breathtaking, as you see, I have all these ash marks on my face.
Oh, that is such a sad story. Do you know how this heat wave was caused?
I heard it was from El Nino. My bad.
It's okay. You're under a lot of pressure.
Yes, I don't know how I can do this right now.
Okay, Gerda. This has been Gerda Finkel.
Thank you, everybody. Praises to all your family during this heat wave. Hi. Right now I'm here at the scene of one of the forest fires, and here's one of our victims here to talk about it. This is Jenny. What was your experience in the forest fire?
Well, first we were just talking, me, my friends and I, and all of a sudden the trees, they just started catching on fire, and it was coming really fast, and we ran as fast as we could, but it was... terrible.
I understand. So sad. What do you think caused this heat wave?
Well, actually, before I was doing some research, and I read that it's all El Nino's fault.
What exactly is El Nino? Do you know?
Yeah, it's an irregular occurring event, and it just gets really hot.
You're feeling towards this very emotional right now. How about you go backstage?
Okay.
Bye. Everybody, that was Jenny. She doesn't want to reveal her last name. Anyway. So, as you can see, the consequences of the European heat wave are already causing a very negative toll on Europe's ecosystem. Agricultural crops and forests are already producing less. There's huge forest fires everywhere. Drought has already started in Europe due to the heat wave, and it's already affecting Europe's plant growth.
Economically, this extreme weather has created stress on health, water supplies, food storage, and energy systems. The air conditioning business became popular. Socially, tourism increased in many parts of the UK, where weather was unusually warm and dry. It did not affect Europe politically. I'm going to talk to you about El Nino, which is what caused the European heat wave. El Nino is an rarely occurring and complex series of climatic changes that affect the equatorial Pacific region and beyond every few years. It's characterized by the appearance of unusually warm, nutrient-poor water off northern Peru and Ecuador, typically in late December. This caused many forest fires, This increased many of the rock and ice falls in the mountains. Right now, we're about to speak to a farmer who has been through this heat wave and lost many animals.
Sorry, my hat likes to come off.
This is Farmer Brown.
Hi, I am Farmer Brown. All my animals died.
Do you know how they died?
They died because they can't drink water. There's no water anymore. They just died. Harvest fell. It fell. You've not seen the news. It fell due to the drought. 20% in France, 13 in Italy, 12 in the UK, 75 in the Ukraine, and 80% in Moldova. And I live in Moldova.
That's terrible. I am so sorry for your loss.
Poor Mumu will never see water again. He is dead. Dead. Excuse me.
That was Farmer Brown. Today we're going to interview another person who's going to tell us what other countries and continents did to help us during the heat wave. This person does not want to reveal their name. Dun, dun, dun. You're so black. So, person that does not want to reveal their name. What was the involvement of other countries and continents to help?
They didn't do anything.
What could the other continents or countries possibly have done to help you during this heat wave?
They could have installed air conditioning or took us to camps or something. I don't know. However, the United States was involved in the European heat wave. They identified important social factors that put people in higher risk. The government did help. They launched an emergency plan to deal with the medical crisis that's going on. The French Red Cross, that's where I live, by the way, helped the victims. Military hospital beds were being provided. The heat wave is basically over. The European government increased satellite tracking for weathering patterns, which would do really good because I don't want to be in this degree weather with this jacket on again because that's all I have.
You can go now. She messed up.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Laura.
As you know, this is our New Europe News Blog.
And now it will get hotter than this.
Okay, so this is gonna be the end of our broadcast, unfortunately, because I quit. I can't work with her anymore. Anyways, as you know, Europe's heat wave has now come to an end.
This heat wave cost Europe 35,000 lives.
Okay. As you know, the continent of Europe should have implemented the heat health warning system before this European heat wave happened to lessen the heat wave. It would have at least helped.
The system wasn't implemented in Europe until after 2003. The HHWS linked public health actions of meteorological forecasts of danger weather.
Yeah, this is going to be our final broadcast. Have fun looking at our memories and our videos.
Bye.